LifeWay Worship Project. Practical resources for today's worship ministry.
Hi, I'm Mike Harland, Director of LifeWay Worship, and I'd like to introduce you to a new family of resources designed especially for your worship ministry, the LifeWay Worship Project. The vision for this groundbreaking resource was born out of our conviction about what we are called to do, equip the church for effective ministry. That's why we've spent over 2 years in recording studios, at computers, with printers and disc duplicators, and in churches like yours. We've asked the Lord to help us create a family of resources that will provide you with what you need to effectively carry out your ministry of worship leading. We believe He's answered those prayers. Let me show you how. Whether you lead worship with an organ, a guitar, a choir, or a praise team, the LifeWay Worship Project can meet your needs in new and creative ways that will allow you to spend more of your time doing what you're called to do, to minister to your fellow believers and reach out to those who haven't heard the message. The LifeWay Worship Project consists of 3 main parts: Baptist Hymnal, the Worship Hymnal, and LifeWayWorship.com. Whether your worship leaders are singers in a praise team, or a choir, or solo vocalists, consider Baptist Hymnal for your ministry.
The contents of this hymnal were carefully selected, choosing music with solid theology that is relevant and lasting. Designed for maximum flexibility and ease of use, Baptist Hymnal incorporates features including hymns and worship songs in keys that are vocally friendly to the congregation and instrumentalists. More than 50 ready-made medleys of hymns and worship songs on consecutive pages. More than 50 hymns with new last stanza settings. Responsive readings spread throughout the book, but numbered in line with the music. Complete concordance capability at LifeWayWorship.com. Accompaniment editions called worship charts include all the songs and hymns in the Pew edition, plus an extended collection of over 250 additional worship songs and contemporary arrangements of hymns. Worship charts are available as Adobe PDF files on CD-ROM to allow for easy storage and stewardship of resources.
We've added some of the most requested parts that haven't been available in our previous hymnals, like a harp part and a complete collection of lead sheets for every worship song and hymn. For more details on the available parts and to configure a set that matches your ministry, visit LifeWayWorship.com. The Worship Hymnal, identical in musical and scriptural makeup to Baptist Hymnal, gives churches of every denomination the opportunity to use this compilation in their ministry.
Each numbered song or hymn corresponds exactly to the same one in Baptist Hymnal, and all of its worship charts for instrumentalists, worship track accompaniment tracks, and worship media visual resources.
Now, the solid theology and great music that Southern Baptist churches enjoy each week can be spread throughout the wider community of Christians, bringing them the powerful message of the gospel in song. The central component of the LifeWay Worship Project is LifeWayWorship.com.
This online website has 3 central functions. A planning tool that gives worship leaders and pastors a convenient way to assemble and research the elements of their worship services. An ever-increasing library of over 1,000 musical arrangements with worship charts, worship tracks, and worship media to be downloaded individually, and new hymns and worship songs continually added in the future. And our exclusive new Song Map feature. By using the groundbreaking Song Map application for tracks, charts, and media, you can drag and drop verses, choruses, key changes, and other song sections of each song or hymn to suit your specific ministry needs. Once you've assembled the song in the way you want to sing it, you can download accompaniment tracks, print music, and presentation media files that each reflects the exact same arrangement.
Registering at LifeWayWorship.com is absolutely free, and allows you to create worship plans to your heart's content. Stop by today and sign up. Psalm 68, 24 and 25 says, "Your procession has come into view, O Lord, the procession of our God and King into the sanctuary. In front are the singers, after them the musicians." Worship leaders have an awesome responsibility before God and to their people. Oh, but what a privilege it is. We have the joy of leading people to encounter the living God in worship. What could be greater than that? LifeWay Worship is committed to helping worship leaders be equipped so that you can lead your people with confidence and effectiveness and do it for the glory of God. The LifeWay Worship Project, practical resources for today's worship ministry.
Baptist Hymnal, the Worship Hymnal, and all of the Worship Project resources are available exclusively from LifeWay. To find out more, visit us in person at your local LifeWay Christian store, on the web at lifeway.com/worship, lifewaystores.com, or call LifeWay Worship at 800-436-3869, or LifeWay Music Service at 800-368-7421. Digital downloads of worship charts, worship tracks, and worship media, as well as the song map feature, are available exclusively at lifewayworship.com.